Hi, I'm John Cena. Smash the like button if you believe that Mercedes Mone is overrated.
Don't get me wrong. Sammy G, he is still the botch king. As a wrestler, I would never be a fan of his in-ring talent, but I gotta be objective. I'm not a fan of Sammy G. I think he's overhyped. He's overrated. But this is messed up. You see, I like talking about stuff that nobody else is trying to bring up because I don't chase the algorithm. I find my own news to talk about. This is crazy. I'm like, this news has just flown over your heads. This was what, maybe 5 days ago. Sammy G has returned to All Elite Fake Pro Wrestling, but not on Dynamite, not on Collision. This dude made a comeback to Ring of Honor. So he's going to be a Ring of Honor legend, right? He's going to be a Ring of Honor icon. Now, why is that? It's because, obviously, I don't think Sasha Banks wants him anywhere around her. That's what I mean. This is fucked up. Listen, like I said, I'm not a fan of Sammy G, but bro, that was a long time ago. This dude is a changed man. He's a father. He has a wife. I'm like, bro, I think Sasha Banks sent him down to Ring of Honor to be a Ring of Honor legend. This is fucked up. I'm like, man, this chick is beyond Hulk Hogan. Man, she better never turn face ever again. Like I said, this girl made a mistake by going to All Elite Wrestling. Her rep has gone downhill, man. Now this woman is playing politics. Now you are trying to hurt other men's careers. Yes, Sammy G said something very stupid a couple years ago about Sasha Banks, but that was years ago. He was young. Listen, people change. Sammy G has changed. He has matured. Like I said, I'm not a fan of him, but to have him be demoted to Ring of Honor, that's fucked up. I thought he's supposed to be a pillar. That is fucked up shit. Because I'm like, hold on. Why can't Sammy G just be on Collision? Why would you demote him to Ring of Honor to be a Ring of Honor icon? That is some fucked up shit. Because I feel like right now, you can use Sammy G on Dynamite. I'm like, bro, you need all the help you can get. Your ass can use Sammy G on Dynamite as we speak or Collision. But I think this was a Sasha Banks move. This bitch, she demoted him down to Ring of Honor to be a Ring of Honor icon. That's fucked up because, bruh, Sasha Banks, she ain't drawing shit. Her rep has gone downhill. Her ass has been exposed as a Vince McMahon girl. The same woman who did not like Vince McMahon. That's why I do not like this woman. That's why. I don't like this woman. And I'm glad her ass got divorced. Like I said a long time ago, Sasha Banks, she loves beta males. She loves dating beta males. The fact that this woman has never brought her husband to red carpet events, that was a huge red flag. But let's move on back to fake pro wrestling. Her rep has gone down. Like I said, she's overrated. She was only good under Vince McMahon and Triple H. She only chased that young moolah when she went to All Elite Wrestling. That's all she focused on was that young moolah, baby. That's all she focused on. And now look at her. People don't like this woman. But if her ass went back to World Wrestling Federation, she would have been a main eventer. Like, she would have been a motherfucking main eventer. She would have been beloved, and her ass would have been a good guy and not a heel. Trust me, she does not like being a heel. That's what y'all don't understand. Sasha Banks does not like being a heel. Her ass likes being liked. So yes, her ass was forced to be a heel in All Elite Wrestling because the crowd turned on her. As I predicted, I wanted her to go back to the World Wrestling Federation to help out her super thick best friend Bayley against those sexy ass Asian girls. And look where she's at now. She is the most hated person on the roster. But if her ass would have went back to her home company, she wouldn't be hated. So how am I wrong? Right? I'm always right. All you marks, you wanted her back in All Elite Wrestling. You want her to go to All Elite Fake Pro Wrestling. And I'm like, bruh, that's dumb. No, don't go there. Go back to the World Wrestling Federation. That's the only place people tolerate you. Go to a place where people tolerate you. Now her ass has to be a heel, even though she don't want to be a heel. Now let's go back to Sammy G. Bro, this was 5 days ago. This did not make the news. I'm like, how can this not make the news? Obviously, bitch, Sasha Banks sent him down to Ring of Honor to be a legend at Ring of Honor. Nobody wants to bring that up. That is very controversial because we all know why she did that. But I'm like, man, who cares about what he said years ago? How can you not want to be around him? I'm like, bro, that was years ago. Move the fuck on. Now you were trying to ruin this man's career by having him go to Ring of Honor, a brand that nobody cares about, nobody watches. Bro, that is fucked up. This woman has too much power. The fact that her ass can send other men to shit companies. Look, Sammy G is an all-elite fake pro wrestling OG. He's been here since day one. He should not have to take a backseat to another woman who ain't no draw, who just came here. I'm like, this just proves Tony Khan is a mark. Like, he is like the biggest mark in the world. Who gives a fuck about Sasha Banks? She's not drawing you any money. Her ass is a thief. She is a robber. Listen, Sasha Banks is a motherfucking thief. She is a bank robber. What is she doing for the ratings? You are overpaying her. She don't deserve that contract. Because, bro, she's not even drawing you 1 million viewers. Not even 800,000 viewers. Nobody cares about her promos. Her promos suck. She sucks in the ring, right? Bruh, every time she wrestles, she gets out-wrestled by her opponents. That's not good. See, this is why Triple H is a smart businessman. He was not about to pay Sasha Banks all of that young moolah, right? He was trying to give her a discount because her ass deserves a discount. She's not that good. She is not better than super thick Bayley. That's facts. I never felt like Sasha Banks was better than super thick Bayley. Never. Listen, Bayley is just better all around. Better promos, a better character. She has evolved. Sasha Banks would never evolve. Why? What the fuck is a CEO, right? Here's what I mean. What is the difference between a boss and a CEO? She is the female edge, right? She is the female edge. He calls himself the rated R superstar. Bro, you got that name from the World Wrestling Federation. They gave you that name, so now you want to use it to get yourself over in a new company so people can recognize you because you can't use the Edge name. That is what Sasha Banks is doing. She's using her World Wrestling Federation gimmick to get herself over. There's no difference between a boss and a CEO. So, man, she is not creative. She sucks, right? At least super thick Bayley has had multiple characters for the past 5 years. That's facts on motherfucking facts. But this is fucked up on what she did to Sammy G. I'm like, man, like, so you don't want to be around him based on his comments he said on a podcast show years ago? Bruh, this was before there was an all-elite wrestler. Now, that was fucked up, right? Why would Tony Khan suspend Sammy G for comments he made when All Elite Wrestling wasn't even a company? I'm like, that's fucked up. So you are trying to punish him for something he said back when he didn't know who the fuck you were? I'm like, bro, he was on the indies. He was a nobody on the indies. Why would you suspend him for what he said on the indies when your company wasn't even a thing? That was the most fucked up thing ever. I would never, ever forget that bullshit, man. That was fucked up. But once again, Sammy G is being punished for what he said on the indies years ago. Like I said, Sasha Banks is an evil person. She is an evil human being, man. No compassion. I'm like, bro, if somebody changed, you gotta give them the benefit of the motherfucking doubt. Sammy G has changed. Like, bro, move the fuck on. I'm like, listen, Sammy G, his wife, looks way better than Sasha Banks. So, look here, bitch. You ain't got to worry about Sammy G trying to hit on you. Okay? His wife looks way better than your ass. So, move on, bitch. That's it. I'm done.